Hey Cancer, you're my last 2020 read. I had already done it, but do you know what? I couldn't put it out because it was so depressing, literally. So, yeah, I scrapped it, and I had a little word with the universe, and I was like, I'm not going to put that out. I'll have the cancers weeping into their pillows. So let's try and get some positive vibes out for my Cancerians. Look into love, look into money, and yeah, try and get some positive vibes going for them for 2020. So here we go. Remember, this is a general read. My intention is for 2020. The energy may not have come in yet, although it could have started coming in. We are only a few weeks off of 2020. Again, I've put the cards out a 12 from January to December, but remember, it's amalgamation of energies, and this could happen throughout any of the months within next year. Okay, so it's just a mixture of energies, and this is what could potentially be playing out for you out there. If you're not going to know if it doesn't resonate, are you? Because it's meant for 2020, so you're just not going to know. So please go over and look at your other birth placements as well to get a clearer picture of what is coming in for you. I think that's about it, apart from please hit my buttons, because I really do appreciate your support. My goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I feel I may be about 320 off. So if you hit my button, then you could help me on my journey and join me on my journey. And I really would appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to dive straight into it. Okay, I asked universe for an obstacle that you need to work on throughout 2020 to open yourself up and to work on for your own growth and expansion. I asked universe for an obstacle rather, and an opportunity that's going to be coming in for you. Also asked for a major arcana as an overall theme for the year for you. Got a message from universe for you at the very end. And underneath the decks, we had the Ace of Wands, okay, which is all about, passion, realization, anything is possible, new opportunities. This read looks so much better already. New opportunities, ideas, communication, passion, taking control of the situation, releasing blockages within your body, and movement forward for change. Okay, so it's a really, really positive card for you for 2020. Could be something creative and new that you're going to go after. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands as well, which is about victory. It is about success, and it is about being noted by someone. Okay, and again, it's all very passionate. See here an ending of a situation where you have been hurt and some healing going on. So that's some residue energy being carried over from this year into next year. Underneath the deck, we have the other deck that I use. We have the Page of Wands, which again, is all about inspiration and ideas, discovery, potential, being optimistic, being a little bit of a free spirit and going out and having some fun, doing the groundwork, putting that in for yourself. Yeah, just redirecting your energy onto something new, okay? It could be a bit of a spiritual path you're walking. And the Page of Wands asks us to let go of self-limiting beliefs as well. So if you're putting yourself down at all, do not. With the King of Cups, I really feel it's about loving on yourself. I still feel here some of you could be waiting for love to come in. But, it's the King of Cups. So, the opportunities are there for love in 2020. It's about working hard, staying focused on your career, on your money. You could have a new job coming in. yeah, a new creative passion with all these wands and this Eight of Pentacles that you're working towards. Just putting work and effort into something. I really feel it's about taking control now of your life, coming out of hurts. And I feel here there may be a cycle that needs to be closed that you haven't quite done. And I do feel that residue energy may come into 2020 with you. I feel here we still have the lovers embracing, yeah? And I still feel that there's maybe something that you haven't closed out from 2020. If that's not the case, this is about a new cycle, a new beginning, something completely new with all those wands, that Ace of Wands, that Page of Wands, and something that you're going to love to do and come into alignment with and work hard and put that time and effort in. You could be going off to school. You could be, you know, learning something new, but it's going to take your attention, and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to want to put some hard work and effort into it. Okay, what else did we have? This is your challenge. This is your blockage. This is something you need to work on throughout 2020. And it is prosperity begins. So for me, this is just a bit like an Ace of Pentacles here. It's about putting the hard work and effort into your work, into your finances, into your career, but even into your love life. And that's what you've got to stay focused on. That's your obstacle. So you may be feeling a little bit lazy, a little bit, you know, lackluster in a situation in 2020. It's about staying focused, putting the hard work and effort in to your pentacles, to your career, to your finances, to your work, whatever that is you're working on. As I said, we've got the Ace of Wands here, and that is about something passionate that you feel like you want to do, but you have to put the hard work in. It may feel like a chore at times, but it's about staying focused and keep, you know, putting that hard work and effort in. Okay, in your opportunity, we have memories of love. And I really feel your opportunity here is going to come in when you release something. We had the World card here, and I did say about not quite knowing whether something you had closed something out or not. This is about releasing it. Okay, this is a bit like the Six of Cups for me. And he's releasing these candles into the water, or she is, or whose ever hands those are. I haven't put any nail varnish on. I'm sorry. They're clean. This is about, releasing something. And when you're able to release something from the past, whatever that is for you, it could be love, it could be a person, it could be an old way of thinking, it could be just something that you need to release that doesn't serve you anymore, and you close the cycle out. Once you've done that, it obviously then starts to open you up to new opportunities, and in doing so, and in releasing whatever it is that you need to release and wrap a cycle up in, this is going to create success for you. Okay. So that is your opportunity, your major arcana. A theme throughout the month is the Starman. The Starman, what is that? Is that the Magician? David Bowie deck. It is, isn't it? Yes, the Magician. The Starman is the Magician. So it's this. I love this deck. This is the David Bowie deck. It's beautiful. Okay, and we all know about the Magician. He's about manifestation. He's about just anything is possible with the Magician. He can have whatever he wants. You know, he can do it. He's got everything in his arsenal to pull in what he wants. So I really feel here this is you making it happen for yourself in 2020. It's about focusing on work and not letting things get in your way of your career, your finances, your pentacles, being focused, being driven. Keep doing it. Release something from the past to open up something new and to be able to manifest, because you'll be vibrating higher. Manifest something new for yourself. The Magician is all about solutions to problems. He's about shifts. He's about moving forward. being disciplined and actually taking responsibility, knowing that cause and effect, yeah, that what you think inside is what you create outside. So as the magician, keep vibing high, keep that positivity up, and know it's going to come into you. Right, we're going to have a look at the months. We're just going to turn them. I don't need to go through them all. I'll say what they are in a minute as I go through them individually. Yeah, okay. And as I said, I've laid them out sort of month-wise from January to December. But again, that is only for our purpose. Time is fluid, time is irrelevant, and this could play out any time throughout the year. Okay. Whoa, okay, well, it seems a little bit better. Just looking at it briefly, it seems a little bit better than the last read I done for you, which I was going to put up, but honestly, it was just diabolical. Right, the first thing I noticed, I mean, this does seem quite similar, but it's got a bit of love in there as well. The first thing I notice here is the repeat cards, okay? First of all, we've got the World card, which we had underneath the deck. So that is about a cycle being completed. We've got the Devil twice. We've got the Four of Cups twice. What else have we got? We've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Okay. So, yeah, there's some repeating cards going on here. And I think 2020 is all about you trusting and believing and having faith in the divine and in the Wheel of Fortune and it's spinning in your favour. I definitely see here there's something you've got to release. It seems like an energy being carried over from 2019, but there really is a sense of an energy that's got to be released here. So we'll just dive straight into the cards. So the first two cards we had out is the Five of Cups and the King of Wands here. So with the Five of Cups, there's some loss here. There's something that you're focusing on that you've lost. I feel like you want to protect yourself here with this Five of Cups. It's sorrow, it's disappointment, and it's being in a low vibration, and it's some sort of setback that you've gone through. Looking at the spilt cups, you've still got the two standing. Is that? Yeah, it's like. Is this someone in the water? I've never noticed that before in this card. It's like someone in the water over here trying to get your attention, going, I'm over here, I'm over here. But you're taking no notice at all. So I just really want you to be aware that there is love around you. And try not to focus too much on what has gone and what you've left behind, because there is some sense of this memories of love being released here, and that being your opportunity. But saying that, we've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is proactive and he's taking charge now. So it is like you are trying to take charge of some sort of loss that you've had, okay? The King of Wands is that king that moves forward. He's the leader, he's proactive, he's passionate, he does call it in, he's trying to call in his soulmate, this king. But you know, he really knows his stuff, and he really knows who he is, and he's very grounded here, also very calm in this depiction of the King of Wands, with this lion in front of him, having it's a sense of being in control, which is not really like the King of Wands at all. The King of Wands can usually be a little bit erratic and a little bit aggressive and a little bit of you know, headstrong, but I get a sense of being very calm with this card, with that lion there, and just standing in your power and taking control back, and actually leaving this Five of Cups in the past. So, I mean, that's quite a good energy to have, because then we go on to the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, which is all about moving forward. It's about overcoming adversities. It's about finding your balance, the yin, the yang. But there are some obstacles that you still need to overcome, that you could be distracted with here. And it really is about, as I said, about staying focused and staying focused on your Nine of Cups, filling your own emotions, feeding yourself, looking after yourself, and taking care of you and your emotions. We then go on to the World and the Ace of Cups, and this really is with the World. It's about wrapping something up. There's a cycle that's finished in your life. You know, it's over. There's something that is over. But now it's time for the Ace of Cups. It's time for, with the World, it's about having, you've had growth, you've had expansion, yeah? It's asking us to move forward because we've gained some experience about what we've been through, some hurt, some setbacks, some loss that we've been through, and we're trying to gain control of our life. Well, the World card, it's about gaining experience, and it's about, you know, finishing that cycle up and growing and moving forward to the Ace of Cups, which is all about, you know, the new beginnings in your emotional and social life. This is self-love, love for things around you, new cycles. So 2 cycle cards here, one ending out and another beginning. It's about taking care of yourself, new beginnings in love, and emotionally expressing yourself and not repressing your emotions. We then go on to the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. And I really feel we've got the Devil twice card here. So it's really connected with a union of some description. Okay, there is something here with the Devil card that you need to release. Some sort of negative pattern of behavior, some sort of thing that doesn't serve you, something that, you know, isn't bringing expansion to your life, let's say. I hate that word toxic. I really don't like that word toxic, but it is a bad pattern of behavior and something that is negative. And as soon as I'm feeling like a release with this card, as soon as you can release that, the Wheel of Fortune will start spinning in your favor. This opportunity, the Memories of Love, is about releasing. And this could be that you're holding on to a connection, a physical connection, or you're holding on to an emotional connection of some sort to either a thing or a person. And it is about releasing it. And then this Wheel of Fortune will start spinning in your favor. It's that positive turn. It's having that faith. It's the next chapter, and it's, you know, closing out this Devil energy for the next chapter, for the wheel to start spinning. And here we go, coming into the middle of the year, about, you know, closing out this chapter with this Tower card. This Tower card is about letting this tower fall, letting the change come in. And this is a fairness now, only accepting the fairness in situations. This could be, you know, the loss of a job. This could be the loss of a person, the loss of a connection. But it is about letting the tower fall for change. And that change will bring this equal reciprocity into your life. You may not feel you have it yet come the middle of the year. I mean, the Six of Pentacles is, you know, it's that equal love. It's that give and take. It's being feeling the feelings of being supported, and sharing, you know, sharing your life with someone, your abundance with someone. It may be that you are struggling financially as well, and that you may need some assistance in money during the middle of next year. And this has got you in a little bit of a crisis here. So watch out for that. Okay. But this is about letting that tower fall on something to bring in the equalness to your life. And yeah, we're just repeating ourselves here again. And it's saying as soon as you do that, as soon as this tower falls, then the wheel will start spinning in your favor. But you have to leave. This 10 is about the endings and the completions of cycles. And you have to leave something in the past, something that's hurt you. But, you know, you're still standing, you know, and the swords are over here. There's little heads here. There's little heads with these swords. And it's like, well, actually, no, you know what? Nothing can hurt me now. I'm standing up. Also, just be careful here that people have got your back, because I feel that there may be some people around you in 2020 that may be wanting you to fail, or maybe, you know, haven't got your best interest at heart. And it really is about walking away from those type of people to do this for yourself, to put yourself in a better place, to bring in more positivity to your life as well. But there's definitely some sort of tower here. It could be a loss of a job, a loss of some money in 2020 here. But there is definitely something that you need to release within your own life. And this is about your 9 of Cups now, fulfilling your own emotion and going after what you want. There's a cycle that needs to be closed out. I feel that you may actually have some idea what this devil energy is. It's popping up again, and it may be connected to love and decisions that you make in love. You may make unhealthy decisions and unhealthy choices in your love partners or people around you. And I really do feel like you may have an understanding of what this negative energy is about with this devil card. You know, this can be also be fear, you know, fear maybe of making the wrong choice in love. Maybe even feeling restricted in some sort of way regarding love. But I also feel here that you long for some sort of soulmate connection. You maybe long for some passion, maybe longing for that soulmate connection with someone as well. Because the devil, you know, this is the Lovers card here. This is the not the Lovers card, the lovers in the devil card. So that then, and with the 2 of Cups, it may just be, you know, that you are aching for this soulmate connection. You want it, and there's some sort of fear here that you may not come into union. With this 2 of Cups, it's all about the flow of love and the flow of 2 people. And I really feel that you should stop, if you are obsessing about this, obsessing about wanting to get to, you know, a happy place or a soulmate place. I really feel this 2 here is about going with the flow. I mean, 2s are about decisions and balance, but I feel here it's about going with the flow with this devil and this 2 of Cups together. There's got to be a healthy union, and this is not a healthy union. Okay, the devil and the 2 of Cups is not the healthy union. I reckon this is self-love, self-acceptance, finding your balance and coming out of low energy relationships where it's all very lustful or desiring, or that obsession about a soulmate connection, because it's not healthy. You need to go with the flow. Trust in the universe, that the universe is going to bring you in a good connection. Okay, because here we do have this 10 of Pentacles, and I really do feel that that's why I said I feel that you've got an acceptance of the situation, what occurs in your love life now. Maybe your bad choices of partner, maybe feeling very restricted in relationships, maybe just choosing the wrong people all the time, or the wrong people being presented to you. But I do feel you've got a handle on that, and you know to some extent what it is that you're doing, and that you are attracting people of a same vibration. This is now about your long-term happiness, your long-term stability. And you know what, with this Four of Cups, I really feel this is about you looking after your own emotion. You're being handed 3 cups here, but you're drinking this cup, so you could be very self-focused, which is not a bad thing. Very, very focused on yourself, very focused on your own emotion, and just loving on yourself, which is not a bad thing to get to your 10 of Pentacles, to get to some place of stability. And then here we go with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands is a repeat card. This is about moving forward now with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, just charging forward. It's time for you, Cancer. It's time to look after yourself. Energy, passion. Again, energy, passion. Both of these cards are movement cards, something creative, something that's going to spark some interest within you now. And it's all about moving forward, coming towards the end of the year. It's very, very positive. And then again here, after that, we have again the 4 of Cups and the 10. It's still some residue energy here about a missed opportunity and the closing out of a cycle. So this energy is going to come all the way through the year with you. And I do feel more than a new relationship here. It's about you working on yourself to get yourself in a better place for just a relationship in general. Okay. Again, it's about a missed opportunity. It's about 10. It's about the wrapping up of a cycle. It's about wanting to get to a more stable place. You could be in talks with someone about, can we make something work? Can we not make it work? Are we going to work together? Or do we just, the 4 of Cups, do we just, let this go? Is it a missed opportunity? Is it a disconnect of some sort here? 4s are about stability, and is the stability gone within a relationship? Is it time to close it out? I feel it is all about you and coming to a decision about what you want. There is a sense that you could still be with someone here, Cancer. Some of you may be single and just going through this and healing and releasing this energy, this other person from 2019. Some of you still may be with someone here and deciding what you need to do. You either release this person because it's not serving you anymore. Bring the tower down, walk away. Time to move forward to your own, your own happiness, closing out this cycle for your own interest, for your own, your own worth. You may come into talks with this person about, do we continue? Do we let it go? And if it's not that you're with someone and that's what you're deciding to do, this release card, release someone, it's about releasing the memories of someone and actually just working on yourself. This Knight of Swords is about communication. It's moving forward with communication. This Knight of Swords is about achieving goals, and what you're trying to achieve is the 10 of Cups. This 10 of Cups, it's still the 10 of Cups, but there's this rainstorm here going on, and this is about trying to get to your 10 of Cups, At the moment, you're not quite there. Throughout 2020, there's going to be some sort of feeling that you're not quite at your, pivotal place where, you feel your Ten of Cups. You feel really just happy within a relationship or happy within your emotion. Yeah, there's just something that's stopping you get to that Ten of Cups. It's either something dysfunctional within your family or within your home. It could be some attachment issues with this Devil here, that you keep choosing the wrong sort of relationships. There's just a little bit of discontent and a little bit of I don't want to say unhappiness, just a little bit of conflict going on within you. And this Knight of Swords is about moving forward with that mental clarity, moving forward, speaking your truth, knowing the direction that you want to go in. It's staying focused, it's not being confused, and it's confronting your fears. And this is the Devil. Maybe something that you do within a relationship, Cancer, that isn't healthy, or something that's within you that you attract unhealthy partners or unhealthy situations or the same sort of people all the time. And if this is that you're actually with someone still, this is about you speaking your truth and trying to get to a happy place in a relationship throughout 2020. But it's actually about taking action now to get towards your Ten of Cups, to get towards some happy place. The Queen of Cups, here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is, a self-love, self-care. It's an inner. Queens are internal energy. So this is inner love, inner self-care, emotionally stable, using your intuition now, okay? Trusting in yourself and moving forward, and slowly to build something for yourself, to build a foundation with this Knight of Pentacles, to create something new, to create your abundance, but to create something stable that is long-term, that is long-term and secure. It's planning, it's strategizing, it's putting in the hard work. This prosperity begins, like I said, it's about putting the hard work and effort into something, being methodical, being detailed, being organized, establishing something for yourself. It is routine, and it is about seeing things through to the end, and caring about yourself and your long-term stability here. So I think 2020 is going to be a year of you sorting yourself out. It's going to be a year of you sorting any bad patterns of behavior out, where you attract the same sort of person into your life time and time again. Or if you're with someone, it is going to be about you standing up for yourself now and sorting out something within your relationship that isn't happy, and about you speaking your truth here. I really feel here it's about you being proactive here, getting over some sort of loss, being proactive, letting that tower fall, or having that conversation, or having that realization that you want equal in your life now for something new, something more passionate, a new beginning in a, something that's going to take your passion. It's about you overcoming obstacles and looking after yourself, looking after your own emotions, your wishes fulfilled, waiting for divine timing, maybe to walk away from something, but knowing perhaps that you have to walk away from something to bring something else better into your life. I think you're having a trust in the divine here, a trust that something better is going to come in for yourself. But remember, you have to make this happen for yourself here as well. There may be something that you have to walk away from because there's a disconnect here. We've got 2 10s here. which is the wrapping up of something, the end of a situation, the end of a cycle, the end of a disconnect that is now going to get the wheel spinning in your favor. It's about something brand new here, self-love, maybe something brand new here in love completely, but knowing and understanding that this devil energy has to go within relationships because it's not healthy. Okay. And then it is about speaking your truth, because you want something healthy. You don't want this rainstorm in your 10 of Cups anymore. You want a peaceful, blissful, you know, happy, stable, with these two tens here, life for yourself. But it's about you understanding what you have to release in your life with this release here, release of memories of love, which I said seems like release with them hands releasing. It's about what you have to release, or understanding why you attract the wrong sort of person, or if you're in a relationship. It's about being active, speaking your truth, and moving forward past and sorting out this negative thing within your life, because it's causing you unhappiness here. Okay, as soon as you release it, the Wheel of Fortune will start spinning. It will bring in your 10 of Pentacles, which is long-term happiness, success, money. Someone could be draining you financially here. You might have someone who's, you know, financially codependent with the devil on you. And if it's not money, it's just that with this Queen of Cups, you may have someone codependent on you here if you're still in a connection. But this is all about you, Cancer, looking after yourself here after a disconnect, or a disconnect within a situation. It's about self-love. It's about self-care. It's about knowing what you've got to do. This Queen of Cups is looking directly over at this 10 of Cups here, knowing what you've got to do to get to your 10 of Cups. It's about you communicating as the Queen of Cups in a loving, nurturing way, either to someone in your life or actually just to yourself, you know, about what you want for your long term, for your Knight of Pentacles. And universe wants to say to you, confusion. You have stopped. You are no longer traveling in any direction. Your energy levels feel low with your indecision. Stop thinking and juggling outcomes in your mind, for the universe is confused as to what you want to do. Choose one direction at a time. Ask yourself yes or no. If no, move on to the next until you have only a list of yeses. Then you are free to move forward once more with clarity. I like that, because actually there does feel like some indecision in this read. There feels like there is, it feels like you know what you have to do, and it feels like there's something you have to release. But with the repeating cards, the Wheel of Fortune twice, the tens here about wrapping up, and the World card about wrapping up, it really does seem as if you need to wrap something up, but it doesn't actually feel like it's quite being done yet. Maybe because of this memories of love and this release card with this devil here twice. There's something that doesn't feel like it's been released. And I feel as soon as you have released this, this Wheel of Fortune will start spinning in your favor. And it does have a sense of confusion about this read on how you want to move forward for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I really do feel it's about making a decision what you want and understanding what you want. It's like a longing for some sort of soulmate connection, but it's not in a healthy way. It really isn't in a healthy way, and I feel that's something that you need to release. Yeah, so make that list, you know, choose one thing at a time. Ask yourself yes or no. If it's no, move on to the next thing until you only have a list of yeses. and then you're more free to move forward with clarity here. I like it. It's much better than the other read I did for you, Cancer. It's fairly along the same lines, but it's just a little bit not so, oh my God, oppressive. The other read was really oppressive. So this is more of, it's pretty much similar, but it's just a little bit more light-hearted. There is something that you need to release so that you can move forward to you know, your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, and your long-term stability here, moving forward to long-term stability. It is going to be a year of working on yourself, but there is nothing wrong with that. If any new love comes in, I mean, you have the World and the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is all about new love. So that if there is any new love that comes in, please, with this Queen of Cups, use your intuition on it. And please try and understand there's something negative, that there's something that you do that attracts the wrong type of person. And I don't know what it is. It's going to be different from all of you. But there is something where you have this pattern of behaviour that needs to be released. Now, I don't know whether you're mixing with the wrong type of people, you're in with the wrong sort of crowd or the wrong sort of soul tribe, you know. But there's something here that just really does need to be released. And I think it's down to each and every individual Cancerian to try and put their finger on what it is. I know what mine is. I have a tendency to absolutely go fucking stupid in relationships. I usually fall ahead. I don't find many men attractive to start with. I really need a soul connection when I have a relationship. So as soon as I feel that soul connection, I just go fucking stupid, you know. And it's not like me. I'm a very independent person. And literally, I want to do everything myself. It's my way. No one can do it as good as me. You know, I don't accept help very much. And I you know, I like to just get on with it and do it myself. But as soon as I get into these soulmate connections where I really feel a bond and a connection with someone, I just turn fucking stupid. I can't get a grip of my emotion. So I understand what my issue is, and I understand that I need to work on that within a relationship. And it all stems back from childhood and the way you were brought up and the way you seek attention or attention off of your parents. Or if you didn't have parents around, it's a massive knock-on effect to your adult life. And basically, it was only after therapy, it was only after I went and actually spoke to someone about it, that I made the connection. Yeah, from the way I behave when I feel connected to someone and I want their approval or I want their praise or I want their attention, and made that connection to my childhood and how I had to be with parents to get their affection. And that's what I repeat. So I am aware of what I do. So in the long and short of it, it's about you pinpointing what you do in relationships, why you attract the same type of people. And there's something that you need to release. It's either a bad pattern of behavior or a person, something negative that needs to be released, which will start spinning the wheel in your favor and it will bring in new opportunities and positivity for you. But this is 2020 is about you concentrating on yourself, to move forward, to lift your high vibrations and just to be in a fucking better place all round. Much better than your last read, Cancer. I hope this brings some clarity to you. It's really not a bad read. Self-work is, you know, it's hard, but it's necessary and we've got to do it continuously. So it's nothing major. Just working on yourself, releasing shit, get on with it, get on with your work. Finances, you want equal. Yeah, you just want equal. I can just see that. You want equal. You want something long term. You want something stable. Prosperity begins. So, you know, just put the time and effort into your job, and there will be equalness given back to you in your wage packet, basically. Okay. But remember, we had the Starman as your overall energy for 2020, and that is the Magician, and it is about literally being on fire and making shit happen for yourself. So my Cancer, keep your Cancerians, keep your vibrations high, stay positive, live in the moment, be grateful for what you have. A happy, I'm gonna say fucking Christmas. I celebrate Christmas. If you don't, happy whatever you celebrate. But I love you long time, love me hard back, and namaste, and I'll see you. Well, I'm going to see you before 2020. I'm going to put some more reads out in a moment, but I'll see you shortly.